After their marriage on May 13, 1997, Taya Leoni and David Duchovny quickly became a high-profile couple in Hollywood. Their union, born from an intense 8-week romance, drew widespread attention. Leoni's reputation as a talented actress in films like Deep Impact and her TV show The Naked Truth made her a familiar face, while Duchovny's fame grew through his role in The X-Files. Despite the public's fascination with their relationship, secrets began to emerge that challenged their bond. Duchovny's ongoing issues with fidelity created tension and uncertainty behind closed doors. Over time, these issues intensified, leading to difficult decisions that would ultimately shake their marriage. The controversy surrounding Duchovny's behavior and the choices he made outside their relationship caused many fans to question and discuss their future together. These events not only affected their personal lives, but also had repercussions in their careers and public images, sparking widespread debate. Their story became a symbol of the complexities and pressures faced by celebrities in maintaining relationships amid fame and temptation. Given the information provided, Taya Leoni faced significant challenges in her marriage with David Duchovny due to his repeated infidelity. Over time, rumors about Duchovny's wandering eyes circulated extensively in the media, fueling speculation and concern. Despite these challenges, Leoni remained committed to their relationship and tried her best to work through the difficulties. However, she could not ignore the troubling patterns that emerged in Duchovny's behavior, which indicated a deeper issue than simple temptation. As reports of multiple affairs persisted, it became clear that this was a persistent problem that affected their family life. Duchovny eventually chose to open up about his struggles, revealing that he had a compulsive addiction to sex. He admitted that his difficulty remaining faithful was more than just a weakness. It was a long-standing battle that had persisted for years. His acknowledgement of this problem marked a turning point, emphasizing that his infidelity was rooted in a complex psychological issue rather than mere opportunism. Despite the hardships caused by his actions, Leoni's stance remained one of resilience and effort to maintain stability, even as the reality of Duchovny's ongoing struggles became difficult to ignore. Their story highlights the complex nature of marriage, personal battles, and the effort required to overcome deep-rooted issues. After experiencing a period of intense emotional pain and feeling completely betrayed, Taya Leoni reached a point where she could no longer ignore the damage happening to her marriage. The behavior of her husband, David Duchovny, continued to put a strain on their relationship, causing her to feel heartbroken and deeply troubled. Hoping to save what they had, she decided to give an honest and firm warning. She made it clear that unless Duchovny sought professional help to address his issues, their marriage would end. Her decision was driven by a desperate desire to protect her children and herself from further harm. Unable to bear the ongoing friction and the threat of losing her family, Duchovny was faced with a difficult choice. Recognizing the importance of his family and the consequences of his actions, he chose to seek help. He checked himself into a rehabilitation facility to treat his sex addiction. His time in the facility was not just about addressing his compulsions, but also about confronting the root causes of his destructive tendencies. This step was a crucial effort to work on his personal problems in hopes of healing his relationship with Taya and moving forward. The process was tough, but it marked a significant turning point in his life, showing that he was willing to do what was necessary to change. Despite the pain and challenges, both Taya Leoni and Duchovny took active steps toward rebuilding their lives and protecting their family. While facing many challenges, Taya Leoni and David Duchovny shared a long and meaningful history together. Their marriage lasted for 11 years, which is a significant accomplishment in the world of Hollywood, where many relationships do not last that long. During their time as a couple, they also created a family, which became an important part of their lives. They had a son who was born in 2002 and a daughter born in 1999. Becoming parents brought new responsibilities and difficulties, but it also made their connection stronger and more emotional. Leoni was committed to giving her children a sense of stability and safety, especially as her relationship with Duchovny became more strained over the years. Despite the problems, they still appeared as a happy family in public, often seen together at events and in photos, creating an appearance of normal family life. However, behind closed doors, tensions grew, and the harmony they showed to the world was often disrupted by disagreements and emotional struggles. As they balanced the demands of parenthood with their personal issues, their bond was tested, yet they continued to share important moments for many years. Their story reflects the ups and downs of maintaining a relationship in the public eye, and highlights how family and emotional ties can be both a source of strength and challenge. Despite the sensitive nature of the topic, Téa Leoni has not publicly discussed her own struggles with addiction or issues related to infidelity. Instead, her career has been characterized by her work in film and television, where she has played a diverse range of roles, often portraying strong, nuanced characters. She gained recognition for her performances in various movies and TV shows, earning praise for her talent and presence on screen. Throughout her career, she has been known for her elegance, professionalism, and dedication to her craft. She is admired not only for her acting ability, but also for her personal resilience and ability to maintain a successful career while managing her private life. Although her name is often associated with her acting achievements, she has also been a figure of stability and grace in the entertainment industry. There is no public record indicating that Téa Leoni has faced issues related to addiction, and she remains a respected and admired actress. Her life story continues to inspire many, showing that with perseverance and strength, it is possible to navigate personal challenges and preserve a positive image. Fans and followers appreciate her for her authenticity and commitment to her work. She continues to be active in her career, and her influence extends beyond her performances to her role as a role model for resilience. Despite her successful acting career, Téa Leoni's personal life became entangled in the scandals of the 1990s, especially due to rumors about her former husband, David Duchovny. Throughout the mid-1990s, rumors circulated that Duchovny was struggling with infidelity and sex addiction long before he publicly acknowledged these issues. As Duchovny's fame grew with his role in The X-Files, stories about his reckless behavior and extramarital affairs spread rapidly within Hollywood circles. Reports claimed that he was involved with multiple women, some within the entertainment industry, while still married to Téa Leoni. These rumors suggested that his affairs were not limited to Hollywood, but also extended outside the industry, creating tension in the couple's marriage. Although Téa Leoni and David Duchovny publicly tried to dismiss these reports and maintain their relationship, the persistent gossip and whispers began to influence public perception. Many wondered if there was any truth to the claims, and the ongoing speculation cast a shadow over their marriage during that time. This period of controversy marked a significant chapter in Téa Leoni's life, as she had to navigate not only her own career, but also the turbulent rumors about her husband's private life. The scandal highlighted the pressures faced by public figures and their families when facing invasive rumors about fidelity and personal struggles. Even with the public interest and media scrutiny, Téa Leoni continued to focus on her work and personal resilience in the face of such sensational stories. Although Téa Leoni is primarily known for her acting talent and her many film and television roles, an interesting aspect of her career and personal life involves the idea that art imitates life. For example, David Duchovny, who co-starred with her on the television series The X-Files, later took on a very different role in the show Californication. Many people found it ironic that Duchovny's character Hank Moody was a self-destructive, sex-obsessed writer whose life was filled with addiction, failed relationships, and a constant struggle to stay faithful. This character, which premiered in 2007, drew many parallels to some aspects of Duchovny's own life, leading fans and media to wonder if he chose the role intentionally to explore aspects of himself or to confess about his personal experiences. Critics argued that Hank Moody seemed like an exaggerated version of Duchovny, blurring the lines between the character and the actor's real life. This resemblance caused ongoing speculation and media scrutiny, making it appear as though Duchovny's off-screen behavior closely mirrored his on-screen persona. Similarly, Téa Leoni's career, with its mix of dramatic and comedic roles, has often been viewed through the lens that her public image and roles reflect truths about her personal journey and experiences. In both cases, the concept that art reflects life adds depth to how fans and critics interpret their work and lives. The idea that actors' roles might mirror their personal stories continues to be a topic of fascination, and it feeds into the larger conversation about the connection between an artist's craft and their real-life experience. Immediately following the rise of rumors about Duchovny's sex addiction, the media attention intensified to an overwhelming level. Newspapers, magazines, and television programs ran headlines filled with speculation and gossip, often sensationalizing every detail of his personal life. These tabloids did not hold back, publishing salacious stories about alleged affairs and fueling public curiosity. As a result, the focus shifted sharply onto Duchovny's marriage, causing a media storm that affected both him and Tea Leoni. Though she had previously maintained a relatively low profile and was known more for her acting career, she suddenly found herself at the center of intense scrutiny. Journalists and paparazzi followed her movements everywhere, trying to get a glimpse of her reactions or capture signs of distress. This invasive coverage created a pressure that strained her emotionally and mentally, making it difficult for her to maintain her composure amid the chaos. The relentless paparazzi and media outlets transformed what might have been a private matter into a public spectacle, leaving little room for the couple to handle their personal issues privately. Even as Duchovny acknowledged his struggles and sought help, the media's focus did not waver. Instead of providing space for healing, the constant scrutiny made their private difficulties public, adding another layer of challenge to their efforts to repair their marred relationship. The media's unyielding attention turned their personal life into a constant circus, deepening the difficulties they faced together and amplifying the emotional toll on Tea Leoni. While David Duchovny was going through treatment for his sex addiction, reports started to appear that Tea Leoni was having her own troubles. Rumors spread that she had started an affair with actor and musician Billy Bob Thornton. Thornton was known for his colorful romantic history and had been linked to many high-profile relationships, including his marriage to Angelina Jolie, which was very public and highly talked about. The news of Leoni and Thornton's alleged affair quickly made headlines and caused a great deal of talk in the media. Some people saw it as a way for Leoni to get back at Duchovny for his past betrayals, especially since his struggles with addiction had caused many emotional wounds in their marriage. Others thought that Leoni and Thornton's relationship might have started because both of them had gone through difficult personal times and found some comfort in each other. Regardless of the real reasons behind it, the rumored affair made their already troubled marriage more complicated. It created a lot of media attention and added pressure to their personal lives, turning their situation into a topic of public speculation and gossip. The whole story showed how personal struggles and complicated relationships can quickly become public matters, especially when people are in the spotlight. After years of public attention and speculation about her personal life, Tea Leoni faced one of the most difficult moments when she was allegedly involved in an affair that became known to her then husband. According to reports, David Duchovny, who had been married to Leoni since 1997, suspected that she was unfaithful. His suspicions grew stronger when he secretly discovered explicit text messages on her phone, revealing what appeared to be an emotional and possibly physical attachment to another man. This revelation was devastating for Duchovny because he felt his suspicions confirmed, and it shattered any remaining hope of saving their marriage. Despite his own history of being unfaithful during his career, learning about Leoni's alleged relationship with actor and director John Thornton deeply hurt him. The betrayal struck a painful blow, and the couple's relationship, which was already strained, could not survive another betrayal. Following the discovery, intense arguments ensued, and any attempts to reconcile or work through their issues quickly fell apart. As time went on, it became clearer that their marriage was beyond repair. Both had made mistakes, but this particular breach was seen as too severe to mend the cracks. By 2014, they officially divorced, bringing an end to a relationship marked by turmoil, rumors, and scandal. Their separation signaled the conclusion of a chapter filled with emotional pain and public scrutiny, leaving many to wonder about the impact on their personal and professional lives. Despite the scandal's intensity, Tea Leoni continued her acting career and maintained her presence in the entertainment world, but this chapter remained a significant part of her life story. After the end of her marriage to David Duchovny, Tea Leoni faced a difficult period filled with emotional challenges. Although Duchovny completed a rehabilitation program to address his sex addiction, their relationship did not survive the turmoil. Their separation was not sudden. It had been developing for some time as both of them dealt with personal struggles and the strains of a troubled marriage. The situation grew more complicated when reports surfaced that Leoni was involved with Billy Bob Thornton. This new development shifted attention away from Duchovny's past infidelity rumors, which had already cast a shadow over their relationship, and focused instead on Leoni's romance. The media coverage became more intense as the public watched the couple navigate their breakup, which was marked by a mixture of hurt, frustration, and public scrutiny. By the time they officially divorced, it was clear that their relationship was more about managing the fallout than finding a way back to each other. Both tried to present a united front for their children, hoping to keep their family life stable despite their personal pain. Still, deep inside, emotional wounds ran deep, leaving behind scars that made true reconciliation impossible. Their efforts at co-parenting sometimes faltered under the weight of past resentment, and their separation became a reflection of the complicated feelings that had built up over the years. The focus shifted from love to survival in a world where fame added extra pressure and scrutiny, and the divorce marked the end of a chapter filled with both hope and heartbreak. After working together on the comedy film Manure earlier that year, Téa Leoni and Billy Bob Thornton developed a close connection that many believed went beyond just professional respect. Thornton, known for his tumultuous personal life and high-profile relationships, was no stranger to the media's attention. He had been married 5 times before, and his relationships often drew public interest because of their rapid pace and intense nature. His whirlwind marriage to Angelina Jolie was just one example of his unpredictable romantic history. During this time, David Duchovny, Leoni's former husband, was focused on his recovery from health issues, which drew some media speculation about Leoni's personal life. As their working relationship continued, reports suggested that Téa Leoni and Billy Bob Thornton's bond grew stronger, and their relationship seemed to deepen. The timing of their involvement caused many to raise eyebrows, especially since Leoni had previously been considered a victim in her marriage with Duchovny. The revelation that she and Thornton were seeing each other surprised many, given her previous image and the circumstances of her marriage. Media outlets paid close attention to how this relationship was unfolding, with some questioning how it would affect her public image and personal life. Despite all the attention, Téa Leoni moved forward with her life, navigating the complicated feelings and social reactions that often come with high-profile relationships. This story of connection, media scrutiny, and personal change remained a topic of conversation among fans and critics alike. Later, as the rumors of their romance spread more widely, many reports came out describing Téa Leoni spending a lot of time with Billy Bob Thornton outside of their work. Witnesses saw Leoni often near Thornton, and some even said she was helping him move his band's musical equipment on several occasions. This close connection between them made it very hard to ignore that something was happening between them. The media quickly started to see this as a new kind of scandal, with paparazzi photos showing Leoni and Thornton together during various outings. Eyewitnesses provided details that they appeared to be more than just friends, and many believed that their relationship had started well before Téa Leoni's marriage to David Duchovny had officially ended. Neither Leoni nor Thornton ever publicly talked about their relationship at that time, but the pictures and stories kept coming. Their public appearances together became more frequent, which only added to the growing suspicion and speculation. Fans and the press started to piece together the clues, convinced that a new romance was quietly unfolding. This period marked a time when Téa Leoni's personal life became very much in the spotlight, with reports fueling the idea that her connection with Thornton was deeper than most realized, even before her marriage was over. Despite their efforts to save their marriage, Téa Leoni and David Duchovny faced overwhelming challenges that ultimately led to their separation. According to reports, Téa Leoni recognized that their relationship was strained and made several attempts to help her husband address underlying issues that may have contributed to their problems. She reportedly encouraged David Duchovny to seek professional help, specifically suggesting that he attend therapy sessions at the Meadows Clinic in Arizona. This clinic is widely known for helping people recover from addiction and behavioral problems. Despite her efforts and her desire to salvage their marriage, Duchovny struggled with persistent issues that did not resolve easily. As his struggles continued, he found it necessary to seek therapy at another well-respected facility called the Keystone Center in Pennsylvania, which specializes in treating behavioral addictions and complex emotional difficulties. Both Téa Leoni and Duchovny showed a willingness to work through their issues separately by attending therapy, but unfortunately, the damage done over the years could not be undone. The betrayal and emotional toll caused by years of infidelity created scars that proved too deep to heal. Though they had tried to make their relationship work at different times, the weight of their respective transgressions and the pain they experienced became insurmountable obstacles. In the end, despite their attempts to reconcile, their marriage unraveled completely, leaving them to move forward separately after years of trying to repair what had been broken. Many people have followed Téa Leoni's life closely and formed opinions about her experiences and actions. Known for her dignity and patience, she was widely seen as the wronged woman in her marriage to David Duchovny. For years, the public believed she endured his serial infidelity with grace, which gained her respect. Then, when rumors of her own alleged affair with Billy Bob Thornton emerged, opinions shifted significantly. This revelation shocked many because Leoni had kept her personal life quite private and reserved. Some felt that her actions were a form of retaliation after years of heartbreak, and they questioned her motives. Others believed that her private life should have remained personal, and that this incident betrayed her previous image of moral standing. Whatever people's opinions were, this complicated story changed public perceptions of both Tia Leoni and David Duchovny. The media coverage kept their situation in the spotlight for a long time. Their divorce, which was highly publicized, became one of the most talked about breakups in Hollywood history. Even after they moved on with their separate lives, the damage to their reputations lingered. Fans and critics alike continued to discuss the events and the impact on both their careers. The entire episode highlighted how personal struggles can become part of public conversation, affecting how celebrities are viewed. Public reaction to Tia Leoni's story remains complicated, with some understanding of her pain and others questioning her choices. Throughout it all, the story remains a significant example of how privacy in Hollywood is often hard to maintain, and how rumors can shape perceptions in ways that last for years. Soon after Tia Leoni finalized her divorce, she was reported to have started a new relationship with actor Tim Daly. The news sparked many conversations among fans and the media, especially because they worked together on the television show Madam Secretary. Their on-screen chemistry had been noticed by viewers from the start, and now people wondered if their connection off-screen was real. Some believed that Leoni was trying to move forward with her life and find happiness again after her divorce. At the same time, David Duchovny, who had also recently ended his marriage, was reported to have moved on with a new partner. Although he kept his relationship private, rumors suggested he was dating again after years of dealing with personal struggles that often kept him in the public eye. The timing of both Leoni and Duchovny's new relationships made many people think they might be trying to change their public images after their very public, and sometimes scandalous split. It appeared that both of them wanted to start fresh, and perhaps put behind them the difficulties of their past. Despite all the rumors and speculation, neither Leoni nor Duchovny made many public statements about their new love lives, choosing instead to focus on their careers and personal well-being. Their story became a topic of interest for fans who hoped they would find happiness with someone new. Whether these new relationships were truly about love or simply about moving forward, they certainly captured the attention of the media and those who followed their lives. As time went on, both Leoni and Duchovny appeared to be taking steps toward new beginnings, each in their own way, as they continued to navigate the complexities of love, fame, and personal growth. Although Tia Leoni has been known for her acting talent and her work on projects like Madam Secretary, rumors about her personal life often attract attention. One recurring topic in the media involves speculation about publicity stunts related to her relationships and divorce, as media outlets extensively covered her affairs and separation from her former partner. Some skeptics started to question whether the entire situation had been planned for publicity. Hollywood is known for creating or exaggerating drama to keep audiences interested, and the timing of Tia Leoni's high-profile breakup, happening alongside her new career projects, raised suspicions. During this period, Tia Leoni was working on the show Madam Secretary, while her ex-partner was busy with his role in Californication. Critics argued that both careers were thriving at the same time as their personal struggles, leading some to believe that these events were deliberately leaked or exaggerated to generate publicity and keep their names in the media. This theory gained more support because of the coincidental timing. Both actors had ongoing projects that kept them in the spotlight. Still, people close to Tia Leoni denied these claims, insisting that her personal issues were genuine and deeply felt. They explained that her problems with her former partner had been ongoing for many years and had finally come to a breaking point, rather than being fabricated for attention. Despite the rumors, it is clear that the truth behind her personal struggles remains a matter of speculation, with insiders emphasizing that her difficulties were authentic and not staged for the sake of publicity. Although Tia Leoni is best known for her successful acting career, her personal life has often been in the spotlight, especially her past relationship with actor David Duchovny. Duchovny, famous for his role in The X-Files, had a long history of high-profile romances with various women, including co-stars and other Hollywood figures. Among the most talked about rumors was his supposed relationship with Gillian Anderson, his co-star on The X-Files. Fans believed there was more than just professional chemistry between them, and many speculated that they had an off-screen romance. Despite these rumors, both Duchovny and Anderson always denied any romantic involvement, insisting that their close friendship was strictly professional. In his personal life, Duchovny's marriage to Téa Leoni faced significant challenges. He publicly blamed her affair with Billy Bob Thornton for the breakdown of their marriage. This statement surprised many because Duchovny had himself been involved in past rumored affairs, which led to discussions about double standards in relationships. Some people argued that Duchovny had been unfaithful for years, yet he pointed the finger at Leoni when her relationship with Thornton became public. This situation drew attention to the complexities of celebrity relationships and the way accusations can be shaped by the media and public opinion. Throughout these events, Téa Leoni maintained her privacy and dignity, even as her personal life was dissected in the press. Her story is intertwined with those of her former husband's romantic history, which has fascinated fans and observers for years. Initially, the revelation of Téa Leoni's affair with Thornton sparked a great deal of discussion among the public and the media, dividing opinions based on different views of morality and personal responsibility. Duchovny, who had openly spoken about his struggles with sex addiction, argued that his own actions were driven by an uncontrollable illness, something he sought help for and tried to manage. He believed that his transgressions were not entirely his fault, because they stemmed from a condition that required treatment, making his behavior somewhat excusable in the eyes of some. On the other hand, Duchovny contended that Leoni's affair was different. He claimed that her actions were deliberate and premeditated, which made her betrayal more personal and easier for some to condemn. This difference in perspectives fueled ongoing debates about whether addiction could truly excuse bad behavior, or if personal choices and accountability played a larger role in such situations. Many wondered if Duchovny's repeated infidelities had created an environment that allowed or even encouraged Leoni's own affair, or if her actions were independent of his struggles. The situation became a complex case that showed how difficult it can be to assign blame in human relationships, as morality often depends on individual perspectives and circumstance. Some people found it easier to sympathize with Duchovny, knowing he was fighting his disorder, while others believed that both parties should take responsibility for their actions. Ultimately, their divorce and affair became an example used in discussions about human complexity, morality, and the nature of accountability, highlighting how emotions and judgments are not always clear-cut. The debate surrounding their breakup remains a reminder of how personal stories often challenge simple notions of right and wrong, making it difficult to decide who is truly to blame. From the start, the public's perception of Téa Leoni's divorce from David Duchovny was complex and often divided, reflecting the changing stories and feelings of many viewers. At first, most people saw Leoni as the wronged wife. They believed she suffered through years of her husband's infidelity and the embarrassment caused by public scandals. Many felt she was a victim who endured a difficult marriage and deserved sympathy. However, as time went on and new details about her involvement with Billy Joel's former manager, Stephen Huvane, came to light, opinions shifted. Some people believed her actions were an understandable response or even justified retaliation, especially if they thought Duchovny had caused her pain. Others felt that her behavior had damaged her image as a victim, making her seem less innocent in the eyes of the public. Duchovny received mixed reactions too. Some critics continued to condemn his prolonged infidelity, viewing it as a sign of a troubled character. Yet others appreciated his decision to seek treatment for his issues, believing it showed a desire to change and improve himself. Over time, the story of their breakup kept sparking debate and discussion long after their divorce was finalized. This ongoing debate showed how stories about high-profile Hollywood couples often become a topic of intense scrutiny and judgment, with the court of public opinion being just as fierce as the tabloids. The way people saw Téa Leoni and Duchovny reflected their own feelings about loyalty, betrayal, and what it means to recover and move on from personal struggles. Though Téa Leoni has built a successful career as an actress, her personal life has faced difficult challenges, particularly during her divorce from David Duchovny. Throughout the highly publicized breakup, the media played a significant role in amplifying the turmoil, making it hard for her children to avoid the spotlight. Their two children, Madeleine and Kaide, were most affected by these events, even though Leoni and Duchovny had always said they wanted to shield them from public scrutiny. Despite their efforts, the intense coverage and details of their marital struggles in the press made it difficult to keep their children out of the media's reach. As the story unfolded, the emotional impact on Madeleine and Kyde became more visible, showing how much children can feel when their family faces such upheaval. Close sources reported that Leoni and Duchovny worked very hard to protect their children's feelings, making sure they felt loved and supported during this challenging time. They tried to maintain a sense of normalcy and stability for their kids, even as they faced tension and difficulties in their own relationship. Both parents focused on keeping their children's well-being at the forefront, despite the strain of their divorce and the media attention surrounding it. Their experience highlights how children can be deeply affected by their parents' issues, and how important it is for parents to do their best to provide comfort and stability amid ongoing personal struggles. After her divorce from Duchovny, Téa Leoni found love again with actor Tim Daly. They first worked together on the CBS political drama Madam Secretary, where Daly played her on-screen husband. During their time filming, their chemistry was noticeable and seemed to grow beyond the set. Daly, who had been married for nearly 30 years before meeting Leoni, also faced personal struggles, which made their connection even more meaningful. Over time, their friendship turned into something deeper, and by 2014, they had made their relationship public. Daly became a steady and strong presence in Leoni's life, providing her with emotional support and stability she had been missing. Their relationship was different from her previous one. It was built on mutual understanding and support, which helped her feel happier and more settled. Unlike the ups and downs she experienced before, her romance with Daly brought her a sense of peace and renewed hope. Their story shows how shared work and personal experiences can forge a strong and lasting bond, providing comfort and joy after difficult times. As their relationship grew, it was clear that their connection was genuine and was helping both of them move forward into a brighter chapter. Having worked in the entertainment industry for many years, Téa Leoni and Tim Daly found more than just fame and acting opportunities in common. They shared a deep passion for helping others and believed it was important to contribute to making the world a better place. Daly had always been involved in humanitarian causes and used his voice and influence to support them. When he and Leoni came together, they decided to join forces and focus on charitable work, especially helping children in need. One of their most meaningful efforts was participating in activities related to UNICEF's Bridge Fund. This fund aims to provide fast and vital emergency aid to children facing danger or natural disasters. For Leoni, this work held additional significance because her father was very committed to charity before he passed away. She saw her involvement as a way to honor his memory and continue his legacy of giving. Daly actively supported these efforts by speaking publicly and encouraging others to get involved, knowing that raising awareness could lead to more help and donations. Their joint dedication to philanthropy brought them closer together, strengthening their relationship outside of their careers. Their work in charity showed that they valued kindness and compassion and wanted to make a genuine difference. Through their efforts, they demonstrated that kindness and giving back can be an important part of life, inspiring others to follow their example. After experiencing painful endings in their marriages, Téa Leoni and Tim Daly showed that it is possible to maintain friendly and respectful relationships with their former spouses. Téa Leoni, who was married to actor David Duchovny, managed to move beyond their separation and developed a cooperative attitude as they co-parented their children. Although they were initially estranged after their divorce, they gradually found common ground and focused on their kids' well-being. This act of putting their children's needs above personal disagreements demonstrated their maturity and understanding of the importance of peaceful relations. Similarly, Tim Daly, who was married to actress Amy Van Nostrand, stayed on good terms with her even after their marriage ended. They shared 2 children, and Daly continued to be a caring father while maintaining a positive relationship with his ex-wife. Their ability to set aside lingering resentment and focus on the future allowed them to maintain a healthy environment for their children. As time passed, both Leoni and Daly showed that love and second chances could still be part of their lives, even after experiencing personal setbacks. By 2022, they continued their relationship, proving that with understanding and maturity, building a future based on friendship and respect is possible. Their story highlights the importance of choosing harmony over conflict and shows that moving forward with dignity can lead to meaningful new beginnings. After finishing her role in Madam Secretary in 2019, Téa Leoni chose to step away from the spotlight and focus more on her personal life. Her portrayal of Dr. Elizabeth Adams McCord a former CIA analyst who becomes the Secretary of State, was highly praised and considered a major achievement in her acting career. This character brought her recognition and showed her talent in handling complex roles. However, once the show ended, Leoni decided to prioritize her family, her hobbies, and her personal interests over taking new acting jobs. She has not said she is completely retired from acting, but she has been much less active in film and television projects. Instead, she spends her time enjoying life outside Hollywood. While she has reduced her presence in the entertainment world, she remains available for future roles if she chooses. Her partner, Tim Daly, continues to work in television and movies, which shows that the couple balances their careers with their private lives. Leoni's choice reflects her desire to find a new balance and spend more time on the things that matter most to her, such as her family and personal growth. Her career shift demonstrates a significant change from her earlier, more public years in show business, and it highlights her focus on personal fulfillment beyond acting. After her role on Madam Secretary, Téa Leoni continued to live a life shaped by her experiences both on and off screen. During her time on the show, she portrayed Dr. Elizabeth Adams McCord, a former CIA analyst who becomes the U.S. Secretary of State. Her character faced the challenge of balancing demanding political duties with family life, a struggle that many viewers found relatable. This role also reflected aspects of Leoni's own life, as she had spent years dealing with difficult personal and professional issues. Her marriage to actor David Duchovny had been tumultuous and ended in a divorce that was often discussed in the media. Despite the personal hardships, Leoni's acting drew praise for its authenticity and emotional strength. Her portrayal of McCord was considered a career highlight, showcasing her talent and depth as an actress. The show became one of her last major projects in Hollywood, marking a significant point in her career. After completing her time on Madam Secretary, Leoni chose to step back from the spotlight for a time, focusing more on her personal life and family. She took time away from acting to support her children and explore other interests outside of Hollywood. Although she remained a respected figure in the entertainment industry, she prioritized her well-being and personal growth. Her experience on the show and her life journey reflect a woman who has faced many challenges but continues to move forward with resilience and grace. Her performances over the years have left a lasting impression on audiences, and her life after Madam Secretary demonstrates her strength in navigating change and finding new paths. After the media frenzy surrounding her personal life died down, Téa Leoni made a conscious decision to retreat from the public eye. She was once a frequent target of tabloids due to her relationships, personal struggles, and career choices. Recognizing the intense scrutiny she faced, she chose to focus more on her family and personal well-being rather than chasing fame or trying to stay in the spotlight. Slowly, she began to distance herself from the limelight, reducing her appearances at Hollywood parties, award shows, and promotional events. Her interviews became infrequent, and she remained mostly out of the media's view, signaling her desire for a quieter and more private life. Unlike many celebrities who work hard to maintain relevance, Leoni appeared comfortable stepping back from the camera and the constant attention that came with her fame. Her withdrawal was a deliberate effort to rebuild her personal life on her own terms, away from the pressures of Hollywood and the often invasive media. This change allowed her to peaceably enjoy her days and focus on her loved ones without the persistent glare of public scrutiny. Over time, her absence from the public eye became more noticeable, but it reflected her choice to live a more peaceful and private life, free from the relentless pursuit of attention. Her decision demonstrated her strength in prioritizing her happiness and health over fame and recognition, and it showed that she valued her privacy more than ever. After experiencing intense media scrutiny during her divorce, Téa Leoni spoke openly about how it affected her family. She revealed that the constant attention from tabloids and the relentless headlines created a difficult environment for her children. The media's focus on her personal life made it hard for her children to escape the shadow of their parents' failed marriage. Recognizing the negative impact, she decided to take steps to protect her family. She chose to adopt a more private lifestyle, which meant reducing her public appearances and limiting discussions about her personal affairs. She emphasized that even though she understands how celebrity culture works, the continuous media attention was especially harmful to her children. This realization made her prioritize their emotional well-being above her career ambitions. Leoni wanted to give her children a sense of stability and privacy, believing that their upbringing should not be overshadowed by public controversies. Her efforts to keep her life more private aim to create a safe and nurturing environment for them, free from the pressures of media exposure. She felt it was important to shield her children from the negative effects of fame and to ensure their childhood remained as normal as possible despite her public career. Leoni's decision reflects her strong commitment to her family's happiness and to providing them with a healthy, balanced life away from the spotlight. This focus on family and privacy ultimately shaped her approach to her personal and professional life, showing her dedication to her children's emotional health above all else. Since sharing glimpses of her life on social media, Téa Leoni has shown that she is living a fulfilling and balanced life. She often posts pictures and stories that highlight her commitment to staying healthy and active. These posts include outdoor activities such as hiking, biking, or walks in nature, which suggests she values physical well-being and enjoys being outdoors. She also shares moments with her family, reflecting her strong connection to her loved ones and her desire to spend quality time with them. Additionally, Téa is frequently pictured with her longtime boyfriend, Tim Daly, showing that their relationship remains an important part of her life. Though she no longer participates in the hectic social scene of Hollywood as she did before, she remains connected to causes that are meaningful to her. She is dedicated to philanthropy, often supporting organizations like UNICEF and taking part in charitable projects. Alongside Daly, she advocates for various social issues, using her platform to make a positive impact. Despite stepping back from her acting career, Téa appears content and at peace, focusing on her family, love, and personal growth. Her social media presence reveals a woman who values genuine relationships, health, and giving back to the community. Her life now emphasizes meaningful experiences over fame or superficial success, showing that she finds happiness in the simple and important things. Currently, Téa Leoni has not announced any plans to return to acting, leaving many of her fans curious about her future in the entertainment industry. She has been a well-respected actress in both television and film, known for her talent and versatility. Despite her success, she has been absent from new projects for some time. This absence has led to many questions about whether she still intends to pursue acting or if she has chosen to step away from the industry altogether. Some believe that Téa may return if she finds a role that truly resonates with her, a project that motivates her to re-enter the spotlight. Others think she might have quietly retired from acting, preferring a life outside of the public eye. If she does decide to come back, it is likely she will do so on her own terms, choosing roles that fit her current personal and professional life. Fans continue to hope that one day she might surprise everyone and make a return to television or film, bringing her talent back to the big or small screen in a way that reflects her growth and current interests. For now, her future in acting remains uncertain, and her absence from the industry fuels ongoing speculation about her next move. Many await any sign of her return, hoping she will choose to re-engage with her craft someday when she feels ready, but until then she seems content to focus on other aspects of her life. Her legacy as an accomplished actress endures, and her fans hold on to the hope that her eventual comeback could be just around the corner, or perhaps a distant possibility. Whatever her decision, her influence and talent continue to be appreciated and admired by many. As the story unfolds, it becomes clear that the decision to address David Duchovny's issues with fidelity was a turning point not only for their marriage, but also for their public image. The controversy that emerged from this decision showed how difficult it can be for celebrities to balance personal struggles with public expectations. Some fans admired Téa Leoni for her strength and willingness to stand by her values, while others questioned whether the couple made the right choice in handling the situation openly. This event highlighted the pressures faced by those in the spotlight and the importance of honesty and integrity in relationships. Despite the challenges, the couple's response demonstrated their desire to confront problems head-on instead of hiding them away. Their story inspired many to think about the complexities of trust, forgiveness, and resilience in love. Ultimately, their decision became a symbol of honesty and courage, reminding everyone that even in the face of controversy, facing problems directly can lead to growth and change.